I'm gonna get this pizza in a minute. Y'all do a good job. Who bag is that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, tell me what happens in here.
Okay.
Tell them what happened. Hold on, one at a time.
Well, this is where we like chill, relax, and have talks about life and how we should behave and like respect others as we want them to respect us.
Why do I see colleges all over the back wall?
Tell them.
For our bright future.
Yeah, we waiting on that one.
Because this tells us about all different colleges, and we just wanted to choose the college that we like to.
What college would you like to go to?
Now let me tell y'all something. Y'all let her answer when she wasn't here when this was created. So tell him why, like he asked, why that's up there.
We found the mission statement, and we.
What's the mission statement?
The mission that the school is going to provide for all the students.
Awesome.
That's right.
And then one of the things that the mission statement states is that the students will be provided what? We receive what? Education. Why is education so important?
Because you want to have a bright future. Yeah.
Whose career?
Your own career.
We talking about my career?
Our career.
That's right.
As
That's right.
you now.
Who?
Ours.
Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. And then I also see all over the place, not only do I see colleges, but I see, what are those little machines back there?
Oh, those are our computers.
For what? What do you need those for?
Well, we can do research on our.
Research? What you need research for? You know
Come over here,
everything.
baby.
No, because we use them like, we come here during the school year too, so we use the computers to help us with our homework and look up research for history or science and stuff like that.
So no one has an excuse for why you can't do well and you can't excel, huh? Because the information is at your fingertips. That's amazing. What are all those books and things doing over there?
Those books are for like if we get done with our homework and while we can't go to the game for it yet, we can read a book.
And why is reading so important?
So
Gives you knowledge.
Yeah, who knowledge? That's right. That's right. Gives us knowledge. That's amazing. How many of those books over there has anyone read? Who's read the most books? What do you got something in your throat?
I haven't read those over there. I haven't read those over there.
Ever read any of those? Well, you have a mission ahead of you. Some things you got to accomplish. Well, awesome. Tell me about these arts and crafts. And what do you guys do down here as well? I see paint over here.
We painted the wall.
Laney, move.
Well,
Laney.
we got help. We had help. We had something. We have to redo it. It was like our worship wall.
Oh.
And so we
you
wrote
had
our
the
names
freedom
and our
there.
nicknames.
Oh, and must have been some stuff y'all don't want me to see. It's all erased now.
Come here.
Oh, just
It was just a mess.
yeah, we have to read it.
Okay. Awesome. What else do I need to know about this room? I'm sure there's something else I need to know.
Well, actually, where the paint comes from, this actually was an arts and craft room for like a long time ago.
2 or 3 years ago.
So it was transformed from arts and craft room to
The teen center.
teen center. So if you're not a teen, and you can't come in this center, you go to the corner, not the center. Right? Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So all of these little decorations, you guys create them yourselves?
No, sir.
We didn't create them.
We hung them up there, though.
The world. I see a lot of positive quotes on the wall. What are some of these things? What do they mean to you?
Especially believe that you can.
Why is that so important to you?
Because, like, a lot of people don't have faith in their self, and so that kind of lifts.
So is faith in myself important?
Yes.
Why? Why is faith in myself important?
You need some comfort.
Now, there's a difference between just having a big mouth and having faith. Every rapper talking about himself with a big old mouth And that doesn't mean he has faith. So what's the difference between faith and just talk?
I mean, usually when you talk,
When you talk.
you're just talking to be talking so someone can hear you. You're not talking just to be, saying something that's real. And a lot of times when people know what they're talking about, they're talking, it's real, it's coming from the heart, it's coming from where they know it's coming from.
I like that. It's real and coming from the heart. Now, why are these women doing all the talking, young men?
Young men.
What's going on? I want to hear from some young men. What are your favorite quotes on the wall, son? What's your name?
My name's Jason.
Hey, Jason. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
What's one of your favorite quotes on the wall, Jason?
Believe that you can.
Believe that you can. Why is it so important? Two things I have a question about. One is belief, and the second thing is can. There's some things I just can't do, right? So, in fact, if anyone ever told you that, Jason, that you can do anything you want to do when you grow up, they lied to you. You can. Not if you're just talking about it. Faith without works is dead. You got to do something about it. So why is faith important to accomplishment?
Why is faith important to
Yeah, can means I can accomplish. It's possible. But faith is something else. So I can I can just talk, or I can exercise my faith. And what does that mean to you?
What's faith? What is
You
faith?
said faith, believe I can do something, right? That's having faith in yourself or confidence in yourself. What does that mean to you?
I mean, like, even if you can, just believe.
Give me an example of something you didn't think you could accomplish and you actually accomplished it.
All right. So in my basketball career,
Okay.
so I've been practicing that since I was little.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad has been training me up and everything, and I believe that I'm here to make it to the NBA.
All right.
Because this morning I had got invited to the Team USA, and I'm supposed to go to Rio. And then in track, I got invited to Team USA. So I believe I can make it to the NBA. And when I get into college, I'm going to college. I'm going to LSU because they're already looking at me. So that's why I already got this already planned out, and I'm going to be an architect.
Why are you going to LSU when you in Texas? Why are you going to Louisiana? Didn't you see what just happened in Louisiana this week? You better be careful in Louisiana.
They all count.
I mean, I got a lot of colleges now, LSU. I could go to...
How they looking at you already? How old are you?
14.
Man, you're just a baby. They ain't looking at you.
Good, baby.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. How old grade, Jake? Why you laugh when I ask you that?
Look at that one and see if she's still standing out there.
Good, because why do you think people ask you that?
I'm a black man.
Okay, but why is that still important to you?
Because, like, you have to make A's and
Who has? We're going to use I statements. When I use an I statement, it makes me responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth.
Right.
A's and B's to make it to the any college line. Because you want to make it to the
Who wants to make it?
If I want to make it to a D1 college.
You see how it changes when he uses I statements? Now he's making a commitment, and we all witnesses.
There you go.
So now that you're making this commitment, we're going to be, what we're going to do for him? We're going to support him. We're going to encourage him. Because he didn't put it out in the universe as, you going to do it. You made it personal. So because you made it personal, we all witnesses, we all going to be supporting you and encouraging you, praying for you. So keep going, Jason.
So, as long as I make A's and B's, I'm going to make it to a D1 college. Because that's what they're looking for. Because I already looked at my grade point average, and like I already looked at the ACT and SAT scores. And do that next.
Awesome. Come on, you man. You can't just stand up on the little old feet. What's your name, son? William. What's up, Will? I am. You doing all right? What are you doing in this room in the teen center, Will? Sit down and chill. I'm good to chill. What else are you doing here? Yeah? Where you want to go to college? Oregon? Oh, which Oregon? Oregon State? University of Oregon? All right. Why Oregon? You know it rain a lot there. Which one are they? Are they orange? Which one are they? Okay, the yellow. Orange. The orange state must be the one.
Sponge.
What? What you whispering about?
I didn't say nothing.
Yes, you did. I heard you. All right. What's the next place we're gonna go? Since my pizza's here, what's the next place?
You want me to stop it?
All right, we going to the fourth grade.